Hey guys, and welcome to this video on Warframe, because update 18.5 hit, and with that came a lot of new equipment, which I haven't actually tried out yet. So it came with the Mutilist bow, but unfortunately I won't be using this for this video because I need a weapon that can carry me through the mission. And then I've got the unranked dual Toxicus and the Legion spear, and then of course Inaros, the main Warframe of update 18.5. I have no idea how any of it really works or what it's like. But the update also came with a new quest called Sands of Inaros. I believe it's Inaros, which I am going to hop into, and I am going to do it solo because I don't want my allies just carrying me through it. So, every update that Warframe has had, not just the main updates, all the 10.0 reinforcements, all the 0.5 updates, I followed them pretty intensely. But this one, I didn't, I wasn't following the dev stream, I wasn't looking at Reddit. Usually I'm a die-hard Warframe fan, but because of a lot of reasons recently, mainly me being ill, but also the release of Stardew Valley and Black Desert Online, I guess you could say I'm taking a break from Warframe, and I wasn't really super hyped for the update. I wasn't like raring to get into it, because Warframe is one of those games you can just kind of play as you want at your own pace. It's not something you play for intense sessions. So
you can feel the filth and grit in every breath.
So this is a quest for Barocketeer, and the context is that he basically has found a tomb and he wants you to pillage it.
Years ago, returning this so-called civilization to the sand. Yet for some elusive reason, their relics have become quite fashionable and thus valuable. Rare antiquities, that's why we're here.
Okay, so he's still being pretty cryptic about what we're after, but I can, I guess, spoil it for you. This quest is how you obtain the Inaros Warframe, the one I'm currently using, and a lot of people will be doing this. Like, the quest isn't mandatory, you don't need to do it unless you're after the Warframe, and I suppose DE have gotten a lot better with quests recently. They've actually made them enjoyable and given them a lot of... Well, in fact, the only story you're really going to get from Warframe has currently been through the quests, as otherwise the missions are just go into this facility and fuck the shit out of it. So the dual Toxicist, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It seems it seems to be hit scan, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to have dart-like projectiles such as the Boltor. Obviously all the equipment currently is unranked, so it's going to be pretty weak right now, and this video by no means is a review. If anything, it is more first impressions of what the equipment's like and how it feels, and generally if I reckon it's going to be good. As you may notice, I don't seem to be actually getting any damage numbers off this. It's obviously not lagging because I am playing solo, but okay, no, the damage numbers are there, they're just pretty low. It has a pretty low rate of fire, but I really do like its the fact that it's hit scan, and I really like the sound as well. So, I don't know, currently they feel a bit like the... what they call the Twin Gremlins, but if the Twin Gremlins were hit scan, and obviously in fact they have a high rate of fire, they mainly feel like that in the recoil and the punch, I think is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's actually do something more exciting than just semi-auto pistols, and try Ivaris's desiccation ability. So, as far as I know, that's the sand one, and it does stun enemies. It throws out an AoE blast of sand in front of you, kind of like Banshee's Sonic Boom ability. And it stuns enemies, setting them up for finishes, I think, but let's see if I can actually get to an enemy and stun them instead of killing them straight away. I really shouldn't have bought the Dagara. There we go, okay, yeah. So this is, in fact, I know a lot of Warframes have abilities that stun enemies, but it's the first one I've used since Melee 2.0 has come out. I haven't used Excalibur's Blinding Light, or Ash's Smokescreen, or Banshee's Sonic Boom, because all those Warframes I already hit level 30 with, and I just never really... I haven't had a chance to use a proper finisher ability.
Nothing but nonsense about their so-called God King.
Ooh, this is cool.
Inaros, is it? How quaint. The only thing heaven sent from Inaros would be the prices relics fetch at auction.
Okay, so it doesn't seem as Barocketeer.
Hush, my little Doom. You don't need to be scared. There. That's right, shake out the sand. But remember, not all of it, and I'll tell you the story.
Was that a bad idea? I feel like that was a bad idea. Phobos has always been one of my favourite tile sets.
Doing that?
Long ago, the lands of our colony were cursed. They were soaked in fear. The Golden Skymen would come and take our children away. Young and old alike cowered before them, afraid to lose their most beloved.
Okay, I wasn't really expecting any story from anyone other than Barocketeer.
Then he came, the Fear Eater, the Sky Killer. He was called Inaros.
Okay, this is actually, I really like this. I really like the fact that Inaros actually has a story. But I'm gonna enjoy doing this quest line, and I got the Sacred Vessel and the Inaros blueprint from it.
It will contain precious relics. There, you're not defiling a tomb. You're creating wealth.
So I would assume there are four
Return to your
missions,
ship.
four missions for the quest, one for each part of the Inaros Warframe. And with each of that, the story will progress and you will get a bit more of his lore. I really like this new setup they have with
I
quests.
could have never foreseen this. That vessel, it contains primitive etchings that seem to be a sort of blueprint. Was a Warframe entombed there?
Yeah, it's great that they're actually putting the lore on you.
It's exquisite. There's an inscription. Prove you are him. Destroy the ones who oppress. Destroy who? Does this smudged glyph represent some enemy? You'll have to carry that vessel into battle and prove yourself if we are to unlock these secrets.
Okay then, so it does look as though there's a bit more to it than simply hopping into missions and killing things and receiving these artifacts, but there we go. I'm looking forward to finishing this, and I like the new system they have in place, which is basically when you obtain a new Warframe, you obtain the lore that goes along with them, and you learn more about the Tenno as a race, and the Warframes as the mysterious entities that they are. And if you are curious, this is pretty much all the stuff that came with the update 18.5 bundle. So there's a nice amount there, and if you want to just head start all the content, and you can buy the bundle instead of farming the equipment. But yeah, I hope this served as a nice introduction to Avaros and update 18.5. I will be trying out all this equipment in Conclave on Wednesday's episode of Conclave Chronicles, and I will be finishing... Ooh! The Sacred Vessel vase thing is actually there. That's really cool. I like the fact it changes the appearance of the list set. And I like that happened with Second Dream, obviously, with the room down there. I really like the fact that you kind of seeing your progression, you get to keep tabs on it as you're going through these quests and ultimately progressing through the game. There's actually visual signs, which is really nice. I don't know when these Christmas decorations are going though, they're kind of getting on my nerves right now. But yeah, so stay tuned for Wednesday if you want to see Avaros and all the new content in PvP. And let me know if there's any other update 18.5 content you do want to see. Until next time, this is me, Evans with Z111, and this is me out. Peace.
10 seconds remain.